Hey everyone, I'm armorgaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to some pretty cool exclusive information. Well, really it's not that exclusive. This is available on the forum so you can check it out yourself. There's going to be a link in the description. But we also have some leaked information on the breeding events. So I hope you guys are excited about that. Because if you don't recall, a while ago I posted a video where socialpoint actually gave us, the community, a chance to vote for what monsters we want to be breedable during the special birthday month breeding event. And I give you guys my options, and now there's leaked information on which monsters will be breedable, what the combinations are. So I'm curious to see what monsters that I actually chose for got selected. But without further ado, let's talk about Wyrmlad'S tail first, and then we can go into the breeding event. So Wyrmlad'S tail, you've given him his skills and so much more, but there's something missing, his soul. To make Wormlad come to life right before your eyes, you will need to go through the Wormlad challenge. However, you need to prepare yourself first. Only by collecting every part of Wormlad's armor will you be ready to face the challenge. So you need 5 of Wormlad's helmets, his sword, his skull, his glove, and his boots. And when can you start collecting this? Well, you have a 2-week period from June 14th, which is tomorrow, to June 28th. And assuming you collect 5 of each item, so total 25 items, you will be able to actually participate in his progressive event. So as you can see right here, fight through Wormlad's progressive event and assemble your own Wormlad. And that event will take place from June 25th, which is my birthday, through June 29th. So here's this monster. Again, he has an amazing monster design, one of the best. I am super curious to see what his skill is going to be, what his trait is going to be, what relics is he going to be able to hold. You know, the community voted for this monster. They voted for everything, his skills group 4 skills, and everything. So super excited to see what's going to become of this monster. With that being said, let's continue. So in order to get his helmet, you can get one of them through the Dragon Awakening maze, you can get one through feeding, you can get another one through the token. So there's going to be 2 tokens, Wyrmlad'S token dungeon 1 and 2, and there's also going to be a chance to get them during the Monsterwood offer. Through the Monsterwood, there'll probably be like a Monsterwood happy hour where you can watch a bunch of videos, you'll probably get food, gold, gems, or a random item. And then the sword, 2 of them are available through the maze. One of them is available through the breeding. So this is feeding, this is breeding. What's TC? Treasure. TC to me sounds like treasure cave. TC is what is it? It's the daily quest, like the gold fever, like the feed your monster growth spurt event. I think that's what it is. Right? I don't what does TC stand for? Am I just dumb? Let me know in the comments below. What is TC exactly? Because all I can think is treasure cave. But I'm pretty sure this is like the growth spurt event. This is the breeding event. Let's look at the skull. Yeah, this is gold fever. And then 2 of the items are available in the maze, and the other ones are available through the dungeons, and again Monsterwood. And then the glove, 2 of them through the maze. This is the rune fever event. You know, just go to the second reward and you'll get it. And then the token dungeons, and then once again the maze, feeding, dungeon. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty straightforward. You really can't miss it. You'll see it through the game. And I'm assuming, just like always, if you happen to not get one of those items, there's gonna be a chest that you can pay 50 gems for. And with those 50 gems, you'll get a random item. So that might be a very difficult way to get items. So in the past, every time we've had one of these events where we needed to collect 5 of each items, it's normally been very easy. I mean, like super easy. Like the Monsterwood event normally gives us a good chunk of the items. So I'm assuming it'll be the same with this monster. But if not, like there it is. It tells you exactly how to get them. The dungeons should be pretty easy. The Dragon Awakening maze, I imagine that'll be pretty easy, especially if you're invested in trying to get the new monsters that are going to be released. With that being said, before we go on to the leaked breeding information, I also want to take the time to talk about some patch notes for version 8.18, which is available now. So greeting Monster Masters, we are currently rolling out a new version of the game. It might take some time before 8.18 appears in all app stores, so please be patient so you can look forward to some improvements and fixes. So Tails teasing. Tail events will have a special pop-up that will explain the event in detail, and on top of that, you have the possibility to test the monster in battle. Oh nice, we're actually going to be able to test him out. Looking forward to that. New Timor Islands, new backgrounds and islands for Team Wars. Okay, cool, so we're getting some more changes to the graphics like we saw with the habitats and all that. And there are some fixes. Library rewards, visual bug. The reward pop-up shows the correct rewards now. Life-friendly battles, we fixed some minor desyncs. Stunned and frozen. Some monsters were able to attack even though they were frozen or stunned. Oh, I did experience that. That was very weird. Double life. When applied, will double the total and actual life values. When expired or removed, it will halve those values. Okay, so if a monster has, let's say, 100,000 HP, but at the moment only has 50,000, when they get double life, their max HP will go to 200,000, and their current HP, since it was 50,000, that'll also double to 100,000. That's pretty cool. And then when it gets removed, it's going to be cut in half. So I think in the past what would happen is if you were past your max life, it wouldn't, let's say your life was 100,000 and then you were damaged to 50,000, but your max life increased to 200,000, and then let's say you went up to 150. If you had 150,000 out of 200,000, when your double life runs out, you'll now drop to 75,000 instead of staying at 100,000. Hope that makes sense. Mirrors and taunts. Taunt and Mega Taunt will absorb mirror attacks, such as skill and damage mirror. I believe they do that now, or at least I know Mega Taunt does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Taunt did that too, so I guess there were some monsters where it wasn't working that way. So basically, if a skill is, let's say you attack the enemy and they hit and they reflect with skill mirror, it'll go to your Mega Taunt monster. Possession and Mega Taunt. When possession is cast on a Mega Taunt monster with a skill mirror, it will not correctly reflect the skill to the caster. When possession is cast on a Mega Taunt monster, so if the Mega Taunt monster has skill mirror, it will reflect it to the monster that cast the skill. Okay, so these are some changes. But now for what you guys really want to see, the birthday breeding event leak. Alright, so the monsters that are going to be available, and these are also some ways you can get Wormlad items such as the sword, the glove, pretty much everything. Well, these are the monsters. Uriel, which I voted for myself actually. I told you guys. Timerion, I also voted for him. I remember I was like, I really like Barbatos, but I know a lot of players probably want Timerion. You guys didn't get a chance to get him. I'm surprised Voltic didn't win, considering there's a lot of players that love Voltic. But so far I'm 2 for 2. Demise, yes, I also voted for Demise. I remember I was between like a Frostbite or Demise, but I told myself, you newer players, you need a turn transfer monster. Demise is still pretty good for turn transferring abilities. Dungeon Master 1, 2, guys, I pretty much predicted all these, or I voted for all of these. I voted for Uriel, Timerion, Demise, Dungeon Master. You can check my video out. And then is Prince Charmless. I did not vote for him. I believe I voted for Copycat. And even though I voted for Copycat, I was pretty sure Neobuki was going to win. I'm actually surprised that Charmless won. Kind of disappointed in Charmless. Like, not that I don't like Charmless, but seriously guys, in the current meta, every single monster has anticipation nowadays. Like I never use Charmless. I imagine maybe in the lower leagues he's a lot more used, and Voltic still is a lot more used. But once you go up to the Legendary 4 League, heck, even the one before Legendary 4 League, you'll never be able to use a Voltic and a Charmless unless you want to lose. So yeah, with that being said, in order to get Uriel, who's the OG revival, you only need a Nabotis and an Arknight, both of which are breedable. Nabotis, I do believe you need a Cthulhu, which isn't breedable, and not a breedable epic. But nonetheless, those are 2 breedable monsters, and you can get yourself Uriel. I think I'm going to be going for him just because I don't have him. And then Ultrabot and Thetis gets a Timerion. Ultrabot is breedable. I believe you need Goldraw and some other monster. And Thetis is a Team Shot monster. Hopefully you guys have her. If you want a Timmy, great way to get Timmy. And then this is where we introduce the Breeding Jokers, which is why I recommend to everyone always get yourself a set of the Breeding Jokers. They are useful in every single breeding event. And a lot of times they do replace a monster that players don't have. So in order to get Demise, you need Singularis, which I don't know, you guys let me know. Do you guys have a Singularis? And you need Griffin, I believe his name is. And if you don't have Singularis, you can substitute Galante Jr. As for Dungeon Master, if you want to be Dungeon Master, you need Barakor combined with a Metalhead. And if you don't have Barakor, you can substitute Violet. And then lastly, if you want Prince Charmless, you need a Mystery and a Nagursis. And this is kind of cool because we recently had the Mephisto breeding quest, which you could actually get a Nagursis. So maybe one of you lucky individuals just happened to get yourself a Nagursis, and now you got the Mephisto key. Now you can get Mephisto. Now you have a Nagursis, so now you can participate in this breeding and get yourself a Charmless. So yeah, you need a Nagursis and you need a Mystery. If you don't have Mystery, you can do Galante. So one thing to keep in mind is that the monsters on the left, those are the ones that can be replaced only. So Galante Jr. replaces Singularis, Violet replaces Barakor, and Galante replaces Mystery. Galante cannot replace Nagursis, okay? So you definitely need the monsters on the right, and then the monsters on the left. Specifically for the combination for Demise, Dungeon Master, and Charmless, those can be replaced, the ones on the left. So this is the leaked information for the breeding event. It will start on June 15th. That is what? Friday is the 14th, Saturday. Supposedly it's going to start on the weekend. So if you have your breeding joker, if you have, sorry, breeding Joker, if you have your breeding Guardian on a cooldown, you might just want to wait until June 15th. Like, don't speed it up right now. Don't try to speed it up to try to get more Mephisto breedings in. If you didn't get him, you didn't get him. If you got him, great. And best of luck to all of you. That's all I gotta say. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about all this crazy stuff going on in the game? Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And let me know, who are you going to be going for in the breeding event. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.